Hello guys and welcome back to the Gamings. My name is Victor2010 and today I'm here to show you an awesome build that we've done, which is in this very small room. Now it's no, this way, no. I want to show my new build, very please. I want to show my new build, very please. I want to show my new build, very please. Ta-da! It worked! I guess. So if any of you are very confused as to what that was, this is basically the room of requirement. Now, I could set up the room so that it teleports you to a random room. And then basically, yeah, but that required us too much work. And yeah, let's go have a quick look at how all this is working. So if we just open the door, unfortunately, just a button press to get out. But this is just about all the redstone you need for it to work. I'm on CaptainSparkle's Snapshot world. This requires 1.7, by the way. No. Not 1.7. Is it 1.7? No. It will require 1.8. Snapshot. There we go. 14W07. That's it. So this is what he did and test basically a pattern lock, and I replicated it into what this is. So let me explain what's happening here. So we have a clock here which does many things at once. First, it's checking to see if a player is basically in front of that door area. Let's get a hole so we can just get up. So game will come on, we can't put true. Is it going to detect us? Come on, detect us. Do we have to do that first? There we go. So now you can see that it's found Victor2010 because it's found me in this area. It's also placing blocks. We'll get to that. So then this is coming on, and this is basically activating this, which sets a block -3 and -3. So here to stone, which will execute a block 2 blocks underneath me, and it makes that stone. And then it fills the same block with yeah, sorry, I forgot this bit. Then when you go out of that area, this torch comes back on and sets the area underneath the pattern to air, and again just it then clears this. So this, because it's on the clock, is constantly putting a block 2 blocks underneath you. So that's what, and then this just clears it once you leave the said area, which is about a little square about that big. About 10 blocks, I think I said it to. I'm not quite sure. So after that, we are. Is it this one? Or is it this one? Right, no, this one. We'll get to that. So we are testing to see if what's here to here matches what we've got there. This is basically our template, which is around here. So if these 4 blocks are matched up here, and these 4, which is basically where that fill air command goes, then the comparator around here will come on here, and we'll get a, at the moment it's set to me, but this can obviously be set to @player or whatever, requirement 1. And scoreboard, objectives, let's put it on the side, set display, sidebar, requirement. So there's the requirement bar, and then if we just come up here and crouch along here, you should see we get a 1 because yeah, we did the pattern matched what we told it to match. And then it again fills the command that same area of air as it does back there. That's the point. Oh yeah, no, that's fine. Then this command is testing to see if a player has a requirement of 3, which is what you need to get into room with requirement to walk past the door 3 times, which then sets the entire gap to air and resets the player's requirement score to 0. I'm sorry, this doesn't set it to air, this sets this redstone block here to air, which in turn turns this off and causes... I've got a lot of stone blocks. This is because when you jump, blocks are placed and stuff. So we have a hopper clock here. So when redstone signal is turned off, the items in this hopper cart can be transferred into this one. And then while they're doing that, we fill the gap with air. But then this is also locked, so this command doesn't run because there's still items in here until it's empty. And when all of this is gone, where are we? Here. Then this command will come on, which sets this back to a redstone block and basically transfers the items back in here and fills back in the stone brick. Bit complicated, but I will show you it in action. So we delete the redstone block, the clock goes down and gets replaced. We didn't really get a chance to see that, did we? Let's get a stack. This one. So, block gets deleted, the counter starts, the counter doesn't, that went far faster than it should have done. But you guys should get the general gist of it. As items are being transferred into here, they're held, and I think it only works for 16 items. I'm not too sure what's going on there. I think I might have fucked it up when I turned this off without, I don't know. It does work though. I hope it still works at least. I'm starting to worry myself now. Yeah, it still works. We're fine. So yeah, that's basically how it all works. And then obviously this refills back in the doorway. And then, just in case you was wondering, this basically just sets the door this to air again, and it just repeats the same as the opening method. That's about all you need to do. This command block was just to set up the requirement filter. Not needed in this circuit, just I threw it in there just to make sure it worked and everything. So make sure if you want this in your world, you do press that button just to set it up. And other than that, that's about how it all works. The room of requirement in Minecraft. I haven't quite figured out a way to make it so you don't have to run here, crouch here, because if you walk it, there we go, all in, and the button opens again. As you can see, if you decide to walk, it doesn't always catch every block because it's a slow redstone clock here. But I guess if we updated it to a super fast clock, it might actually work a bit faster. we'll be right back if we test that, guys. So guys, I have now set up the really fast clock. Let's see if this does it. I don't think it's... yeah. Because we have this, it's... actually, it could possibly be that. I'm not too sure, but because it's basically like a constant signal, it's not updating the commands like it should. But it was worth looking into to see if a faster clock would have worked for it. I don't know many ways of making a really faster clock for a one-click pulser. If you can think of any ways though, do suggest them and we'll look into it. But until then, we are... I've forgotten how I did this now. Yeah, it was this way, wasn't it? That one there. That one there. There we go. So yeah, until we let's get rid of that. It's raining. It always rains here for some reason. Yep, we're working again now. And there we go, you saw we got one. So, sorry this was a bit of a longer video, but I figured I would explain everything that was going on in it. Hope you enjoyed, and this world will be in the description below. With thanks to CaptainSparklex for basically coming up with this. I'm sure other people came up with it as well, and I might have stolen his world. So I hope he doesn't mind me just reposting it here. Other than that, thank you for watching, guys. I've been Victor2010 for the Gaming Beans, giving you a nice description on the room of requirement in Minecraft, basically. Stay tuned for some more awesome builds, and that's a sneak peek of what's going to be there. And goodbye.